So you're thinking about getting a Sphynx cat and whether this cat breed is right for you.
Quiet. 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 Good boy.
When you consider their affectionate personality, hairless unique look, and easygoing nature, it's easy to fall in love with a Sphynx cat. I am the Cat Butler. Usually, my two ragdoll cats, Teemo and Arya, are the stars of the channel. But today, I'll introduce Izu, a Sphynx cat, and interview his owner, Val. This is a series where we learn about different cat breeds from the owners themselves. We will discuss the 12 things you should know before getting a Sphynx cat. And at the end, she will share some of her favorite memories of her cat.
Okay, please sit here. Be a good boy for 1 second, okay? Hi guys, my name is Val and this is my Sphynx cat, Izu. We named him Izu because in my language, that is kind of a short word for raisin, and he really looked like a wrinkly little raisin when we first got him. So ever since then, he's been our little Izu. Izu is 6 months old and loves to run away. Come here, boo-boo.
The defining characteristic of a Sphynx cat is their hairless appearance, which stems from a genetic mutation. Not all Sphynx cats are completely hairless, and some cats can have a fine down on the body that makes the cat feel like a warm peach. This fur can come in different colors and patterns, including solid and multiple colors, tabby and tortoiseshell patterns, and many more. Looking at the skin texture of a Sphynx cat, it can be compared to chamois leather, or having a buttery feel to the skin. The skin is loose on the body, which leads to the wrinkly effect you see on the cat. A Sphynx cat also has distinctly lemon-shaped eyes. Combined with their hairless body, gives them a unique appearance.
Allow me to introduce you to Izu a little more closely. He belongs to a hairless breed of cats that are known to be some of the friendliest. Although I will say, as a kitten, I remember him to be more affectionate and more of a lap cat. These days, he's finding ways to expend his troublemaker energy.
You'll be hard-pressed to find a friendlier cat than a Sphynx. They are an affectionate breed and quite social. Great if you have children or other pets. They often spend time cuddling with you, or love to be held by you. They love spending time with people and following them around the house, sometimes demanding your full attention.
Izu is never a bystander. He loves to partake in every activity that goes on in his home. Just about anything can become a toy or a game for him. As a Sphynx kitten, he's easily stimulated and has high energy levels. Sphynx cats rely on metabolism and higher activity levels to maintain the right body temperature. Put those things together, and you've got a little troublemaker on your hands. I don't know if he can feel it, but today is bath day. It's the weekend and I have some free time, so I'm going to check this one off the list today. On average, I bathe them anywhere from 2 to 4 times a month, depending on the time of year and honestly how busy I am.
Sphynx cats do require different grooming routines from cats with hair. This is because they create a lot of body oils. Without hair, they are not able to absorb that oil. As a result, oil builds up on their skin and becomes greasy. This grease accumulates on their ears and nail beds and can stain furniture. Therefore, a Sphynx cat requires frequent baths and ear cleaning to maintain healthy skin and prevent ear infections.
I realized early on that he certainly does not like water, but out of all the methods I've tried, putting him in the bathtub works the best. Once I fill up the bath, I dilute some of the shampoo and allow the water to reach a warm temperature, not too hot and not too cold, and of course always test it on myself first. Bathing him is like a ticking time bomb. He's ready to run off, soaking wet at any second. So I quickly try to get the dirt off his skin in all the areas I can possibly reach, while still trying my best to be gentle. I do have to hold him securely with my other hand, otherwise he will try to shimmy his way out and he will run away soaking wet. All done! That took about 10 minutes. When he's done, I quickly wrap him up in a towel to dry off and he gets his favorite treat. For another 5 to 10 minutes, we cuddle in his blankie to warm up. And he's set to go.
If you want to learn more about bathing your cat, or how to clean your cat's ears, I'll link the videos in the description below. Sphynx cats are medium size. They're a sturdy, athletic, and muscular breed, generally weighing around 7 to 10 pounds for adult females and 8 to 14 pounds for adult males. A great size if you like holding your cat. Contrary to popular belief, Sphynx cats are not completely hypoallergenic. That is because the major allergen responsible for our symptoms in respect to cats is FeLD1, which is a protein found on the skin and the saliva of our cats. However, Sphynx cats do carry fewer allergens than other cat breeds. This is because there's no airborne hair to deal with, and the reactive chemical in their saliva is lower than other cat breeds. Regular bathing also keeps the pet dander at bay. So if you have mild cat allergies, the Sphynx cat may be the right cat for you. If you enjoyed this video so far, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. We make videos on helping you become the best cat owner, so please join us. You may be wondering, what is it like to get 2 Sphynx cats? Sphynx cats are quite social, and getting them a companion will make them happier.
So, there's someone special I'd like you to meet. This is Leo, Izu's pink partner in crime. Izu and Leo are Sphynx cat brothers from separate litters. Leo was born in February of 2022, and Izu was born in July of the same year. They share the same parents and were born into the same household. When Leo was born, my parents brought him home because they had always wanted a Sphynx. Admittedly, I was on the fence at first. I wasn't sure that I liked Sphynx cats, and to be honest, wasn't sure that I was even a cat person to begin with. As the weeks went by, Leo quickly melted my heart. He is a kind and calm soul, so we clicked right away. So when I heard that Leo's parents were having another litter, I jumped on the opportunity. I brought Izu home in September of 2022. I had envisioned for Leo and Izu to be best of friends, but alas, they did not click right away. They tend to engage in a lot of rough play that I would even say borders disagreement. It's a fine line with kittens. So right now we're in the process of engaging them correctly, under supervision for short periods of time. Believe it or not, this is progress right here. One way we try to bond them is by providing mutual experiences. Izu is the gluttonous one of the two, so he jumps right in. Leo, on the other hand, is a picky eater, so he's a little less interested. But even the short period of time they spend not chasing each other to focus on the food is worth trying. And when they're not chasing each other, I'm chasing them. All over the house.
In 1966, a genetic mutation produced a hairless kitten in a litter of domestic short-haired cats in Ontario, Canada. Some breeders took a liking to the hairless cat and decided to breed individuals that produce consistently hairless offspring. They did it by breeding hairless cats to normal cats to widen the gene pool and getting the desired breed characteristics we see today. As a result, the Sphynx breed is a genetically sound cat with few serious health or genetic problems when properly bred. Due to its hairlessness, Sphynx cats are sensitive to sun exposure, as they have no fur to protect their skin from harmful UV rays. Their direct sun exposure should be limited, as these cats can get a sunburn if exposed to sunlight for too long, just like humans. There are several ways you can protect your Sphynx cat from sunburn. You can limit sun exposure by taking your cat out when the sun isn't too strong, or by keeping your cat indoors. Cats also like to sit on the windowsill, and this sun exposure can leave them with sunburns as well. Lastly, you can apply pet-safe sunscreen. Sunscreen is a great way to help block out the sun's UV rays from damaging the skin. Do not use human sunscreen, as that is toxic for your cat. I'll link some pet-safe sunscreen in the description below. Sphynx cats have an average lifespan of 8 to 14 years, and if they're healthy and well looked after, the Sphynx cat's lifespan can be extended on average to 15 years. And the longest living Sphynx cat to ever live? It was Grandpa Rex Allen, who lived to 34 years old. Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, or HCM, is a serious heart disease that causes thickening of the heart muscle. In those affected, it can result in sudden death. The condition is inherited in many cat breeds, and the Sphynx breed has a higher risk of HCM. The only way to diagnose HCM in a Sphynx cat is using an ultrasound, a test that uses sound waves to see if the heart's muscle is unusually thick. To reduce Sphynx cats with HCM, reputable breeders will screen for unusually thick heart muscles in breeding cats and remove those cats from the breeding pool. So if you plan to get a Sphynx cat, I recommend getting one from a reputable breeder to reduce the chances of HCM. If you feel cold in your home, it's worse for your Sphynx cat. We may be naked, but at least we're wearing clothes. Because Sphynx cats have no hair, they must be kept warm during the winter with a blanket, a cat-shaped sweater, or a well-heated home. And don't be surprised if they crawl into bed with you, as they're just looking to be warm. You can also provide heated beds around the house. I'll link the one my cats use in description below.
These cats are rarely homeless cats. It's also hard to find them in shelters, so if you wanted to buy one, it could set you back anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000.
A purebred Sphynx cat is not cheap, and you want to make sure you find a reputable breeder that is registered with a TICA or CFA. This is to ensure you get a healthy cat and not a sick one. Val has been a wonderful owner to her cat, and here are some of her fondest memories.
You know what this reminds me of? Baby Izu! Ever since we brought Izu home, he suckles on his own nipples. This is a self-soothing behavior accompanied by lots of comforting purrs. Some say it has to do with early separation from the mother, but Izu came home when he was 11 weeks, and this is around the recommended age. These days, he suckles mostly in the morning and right before bed. I've noticed this most commonly when he feels warm and toasty in a soft enclosed space.
I hope you enjoyed learning about the Sphynx cat, and that it helped you decide whether this cat breed is right for you. If you want to follow Val and Izu, I'll link their social media in the description below. If you'd like to learn more about other cat breeds, you can check out the playlist at the end of the video. If you have a Sphynx cat, comment down below. What are your experiences like?